Alright, for this one, I'm going to be showing you how to get the highest FPS possible on CSGO specifically, basically how to get the most out of your PC using your Nvidia control panel. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your desktop and you're going to right click and you're going to click Nvidia control panel and it's going to bring you to this screen. So we're at adjust image settings with preview. This is probably the most important screen. What you really want is it to have use my preference emphasizing performance. By default, it usually starts at quality and it just tanks your FPS. You want to move it all the way to performance. Anytime you see an option quality versus performance, always put it on performance. All right, so now we go to the next screen. Manage 3D settings. So I'll show you what the important settings are. Most of these you can just kind of leave on default, but I'm going to show you which ones you want to change. So monitor technology, I have it on fixed refresh because I have a high refresh rate monitor. It's 240 Hertz. So you want it on fixed refresh. Definitely not G-Sync. Next one is OpenGL rendering GPU. You want this on your graphics card. Mine's an RTX 2070 Super, so I want to use that obviously. Next is power management mode. You want prefer maximum performance. Always prefer maximum performance. The next setting is preferred refresh rate. I have it on application control. This is what allows it to go over 240 Hertz. That's why you'll see that my game goes well over what my monitor's refresh rate is. Okay, next one, texture filtering quality. Another one that's quality versus performance. You want it on high performance. The last one, you want this on 1, but I think it's on 1 by default, so you don't really need to worry about changing that. Okay, none there. Okay, so resolution, obviously you want your monitor to be at a high refresh rate. You want to just click the highest one that you have. Most people have 144 Hertz, I have 240. Let's see, adjust desktop size and position. Okay, so again, 240 Hertz. This is what allows you to play on stretched right here. If you're playing on 4.3, that gives you higher FPS, and this is what allows it to stretch. Usually it's here, you want to switch it to that. The next thing you're worried about is perform scaling on. You want it on GPU if you have a good graphics card. Last one that I would definitely say you don't want enabled is G-Sync. Unless you're on like a 60 Hertz monitor where there's like screen tearing, you do not want to enable this. You want this off. This caps your FPS at whatever refresh rate your monitor is. Obviously you want FPS to go as high as humanly possible. I'm going to show you what all of this has done to my computer. And my settings are down below so you can see what kind of PC I have. Alright, so you can see I loaded into my own private server. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to the console and type netgraph1, and that is going to display all of the information about this particular game. The most important piece is the part where it says FPS. You can see that my FPS, as a result of those settings, is now going like into the 400s, occasionally 500s. It can kind of reach 600s. This is not normal on when everything is set to quality. Normally, it's like beneath 200. I don't have like the greatest PC either. So we're gonna see what happens if we throw like a smoke grenade. Yeah, it's still even going into 600. So, okay, that's really it. Thanks for watching my guide on how to increase the FPS of your PC for CSGO.